Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we're going to be making a fun patriotic yardstick door swag. I hope you like this DIY. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. For this yardstick door swag, you're going to need a yardstick, and you could paint it first if you would like. And we cut ours to 28 inches. You can leave it full length if you would like. So if you're making it 28 inches, you're only going to need one roll of the 10-inch mesh. And I ordered this poly burlap mesh online at Craft Outlet. And it's 10 inches and I believe it has 10 yards. You are also going to need some pipe cleaners, and I chose two colors, but if you only have one color, that is fine. So first you're going to take your yardstick and you're going to move down about 2 inches, take a pipe cleaner, and you're going to wrap it around your yardstick and twist it to the left side. Take a second pipe cleaner, wrap it around the yardstick, just right next to the first one, and you're going to twist this one to the right side. Now take a third one, and you do not have to use a colored one. I just chose a blue one. That way I can tell which pipe cleaner belongs in the center. So I'm twisting this one around the center of the yardstick, and I am leaving it pointed toward the ceiling. Next, you're going to move down about 5 inches on your yardstick. And I move down to about 7 inches. On the yardstick, the number 7, taking a pipe cleaner, twisting it on the yardstick to the left side, taking a second one, twisting it around the yardstick, placing it on the right side, and then I'm going to take a third pipe cleaner, and I am going to twist this one around the yardstick and leave it pointed toward the ceiling. You are going to repeat this same process all the way down the yardstick. So move down about 5 or 6 inches and add another set of pipe cleaners. Now when you get all of your pipe cleaners added, then you might want to flip it over to the back side and add some hot glue to them. That way they don't move or slide, but that's optional. But I have started adding a little bit of hot glue. That way I know for sure they're not going anywhere. I have lots of yardstick door swag tutorials on my YouTube channel. They also make great garlands and centerpieces, so I have lots of tutorials for different seasons and holidays on my YouTube channel. I even have a yardstick door swag playlist if you'd like to check that out. I added 5 sets of pipe cleaners to my yardstick, so now I am taking my 10-inch mesh, move down about 5 or 6 inches, gather it together, and I am going to make a poof, and this is going to go in the center on the top. I am going to use my blue pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to place my poof right on top of the yardstick, push the mesh down to the yardstick, then wrap the pipe cleaner around your mesh. Make sure you twist it a few times, then fluff your poof. Now I'm going to move down about 10 to 12 inches and make a bubble. And I'm only using the center pipe cleaners, and this makes it easier to tell since I used blue pipe cleaners. That way it's easier to tell which pipe cleaner belongs in the center. So that's just a little tip. Move down about 10 inches, make another bubble, go to your next pipe cleaner that's in the center, wrap that pipe cleaner around the mesh, and you're going to repeat the same process all the way down the yardstick. Now at the end, I did leave a long tail of mesh. When you have the center finished, then you're going to do the left side and the right side the exact same way. Now I have 3 rows of mesh. So I did 10-inch bubbles down the center, 10-inch bubbles on the left, 10-inch bubbles on the right. Make sure you fluff your bubbles as you go, and this makes a full and fluffy wreath. And here's how it looks from the side. I almost used 1 full roll of the 10-inch mesh. I still had a little bit left over, so if you cut your yardstick at 28 inches, you can make it with 1 roll. And I ordered that Sweet Freedom Patriotic Popsicle sign from Craft Outlet online. I picked up the ribbon at Sam's Club. I don't remember, I think that came from Hobby Lobby, that 5.5-inch mesh, and then the star table scatter came from Dollar Tree. I hot glued some pipe cleaners on the back of the popsicle sign. I had to add 2 on each side, kind of like make an extension so that they would wrap around the yardstick. And I set that aside and let it dry. Now I'm taking this 5.5-inch mesh, making a bubble at the top, and I am going to go down the left side, and then I'm going to go from the bottom of the left side, I'm going to go up the middle, and then I am going to make a poof on the right and go all the way down the right side. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to do the same steps, making 10-inch bubbles with this 5.5 mesh. Now if you can't find the mesh at Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree carries the 6-inch mesh, and it will work perfect too. You do not have to add the 5.5-inch mesh on top of the 10-inch mesh. It's just something I wanted to do because I make my yardstick door swags different each time, but it's very full with 3 rows of the 10-inch mesh. I added my Sweet Freedom sign to the center. I just used those pipe cleaners, went in between like the bubbles, and twisted the pipe cleaners on the back of the yardstick, cut them short and folded them down, and now I'm making a bow. Now this bow is a little bit smaller, and I put it on the bottom of the yardstick door swag, and then I also made a larger one for the top of the yardstick door swag. Sorry if you hear something. My husband just got home in his dually truck, and my daughter's dog Lucky thinks anytime she hears that truck, she's ready to hop in and go someplace. I have lots of bow tutorials on my YouTube channel, so if you don't like this bow, let me know and I can try to link something for you, or you can go to my bow playlist. There's lots of different ways to tie bows. This ribbon is from Sam's Club, and Sam's Club has a really great deal on ribbon. You can get 50 yards of ribbon for less than $7 a roll. Once you get the bow the size you want, then you're going to want to take a zip tie or some floral wire and wrap it nice and tight around the center of your bow. Then here I'm just dovetailing the ends So you're just going to take the tail, fold it in half with the edges to the left side, go to the folded side, cut away from the fold. That makes the pretty V on the ends. And then you're going to want to fluff the loops of your bow. Now you'll want to use ribbon with wire because the loops will stand up, just holds its shape better and it's easier to work with. And then if you use a zip tie, you're going to have to take a piece of floral wire, thread it underneath the zip tie, and that way you can easily attach it to your yardstick door swag. These also make beautiful centerpieces. So instead of adding the sign to the center, you could do a bow on each end, then a larger bow in the center, maybe add some battery powered LED lights to it, and then maybe some of the star table scatter. So there's lots of different ways to decorate your yardstick door swag, and also they make great garlands. Here I'm adding the bow to the bottom of the yardstick door swag. So just thread your wires through your mesh, go the back of your yardstick, twist the wires, cut them off short and fold them down. Also, to hang up your yardstick, you'll need to drill a hole in the top of the yardstick and add some wire or twine. That way you can easily hang it up on your door. And then to cover the back of the yardstick, you could cut a strip of felt and hot glue it to cover up your pipe cleaners and wires. And here's the big bow I tied for the top of the yardstick door swag. And then also when you get finished with your door swag, you'll want to cut your pipe cleaners that are sticking out shorter and fold them down too. So don't forget to do that at the end. Make sure you fluff your loops on your bow. Make sure your tails are going in the right direction. And then I just cut some 14-inch strips of ribbon and twisted them in a pipe cleaner to add a little more ribbon underneath the sign. And then now I'm taking some Dollar Tree star table scatter and just hot gluing the stars on. You can make this yardstick door swag with any color mesh and ribbon that you would like. I am just making mine for Memorial Day because it's coming up soon, but you can make yours for any season or holiday. I'm just giving you options and ideas. So I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share this video, and thank you guys that always leave the sweetest comments on my videos. I appreciate y'all so much.